Today I have 7 reasons why moving to Cartersville, Georgia is a great idea. Hey, if you're new here, here's a quick recap of where Cartersville is and what it is. It's going to be about an hour drive northwest of Atlanta going up I-75. Population is 24,000, so certainly on the smaller side, but that's really just within the city limits. So there are more out there in the unincorporated Cartersville area. I would say what's unique about Cartersville is that it has a small town vibe, more mountainous scenery, but still has everything that you would need. Target, Walmart, Kroger, Publix, movie theater, Home Depot, Lowe's, restaurants, and parks. Let's get into it. There are a number of big employers in Cartersville, a number of factories and plants, and that number is growing. I'll just list a few here. There's Anheuser-Busch Brewery in Cartersville. This is a massive beer production plant located just north of the city. It employs hundreds of workers in manufacturing, packaging, logistics, contributing significantly to the local job market. Shaw Industries is one of Cartersville's largest employers and a global leader in carpet and flooring manufacturing. There are thousands of jobs here, and every time you walk through a home and you like the flooring, if you ask, the answer is usually gonna be Shaw. Toyo is a Japanese tire company that makes tires for virtually every make and model of car. While it does have many headquarter locations all around the world, its manufacturing plant is actually right here in Bartow County. There's Piedmont Health Center, which originally was Cartersville Medical Center and was bought out by Piedmont Healthcare in 2021. This is a 120-bed hospital that is one of the area's top job creators. And then finally, Hyundai just finished building a giant battery plant in Kingston, Georgia, just outside of Cartersville. This site is enormous. We're talking 3.3 million square feet of manufacturing right here in North Georgia. The initial projections for the site is around 3,500 jobs upon opening, with room to grow. The plant is open right now and we're just waiting for operation to start. Hey, my name's Joe. I'm a local realtor here in Metro Atlanta. If this is your first time to the channel and you want to learn everything about what it feels like, what it looks like to live around here, hit like, hit subscribe, hit the notifications bell so you can stay up to date on everything there is to know about living around Atlanta. Downtown Cartersville is really one of the better downtowns in all of the cities around Atlanta. I would even say it's better than some of the downtowns in some of the bigger cities like Ackworth and Kennesaw. The historic downtown area is packed with really unique shops and cafes, locally owned restaurants. They're all set against this backdrop of some really pretty historical buildings. And yeah, there's some really good food here, and they're all gonna show up in this downtown area. Some of the standouts are gonna be Table 20, Appalachian Grill, Largo's, which is dinner only, so you know it's fancy. Rooster Shack, this is a great hole in the wall. City Cellar and Main Street Coastal is your seafood spot. All of these are gonna be in the downtown area, so take your pick and you can leave reviews in the comments below of which one you like the best. Cartersville is pretty much the furthest away from Atlanta that you can get and still call it a suburb. Some are even gonna maybe jump in the comments and tell me that it's actually not a suburb of Atlanta at all. And depending on who you talk to or which source study article you're pulling from, they could be considered correct. Maybe you want to be closer to everything the big city has to offer. In that case, this might be a little far for you, although with Cartersville being right along I-75, it's a pretty simple shot down the interstate. Now, I didn't say a short drive, but it will be a simple one. Or maybe you want to be as far away from Atlanta as possible, but still have a Target right down the road. In that case, you nailed it. This is the place. You're not gonna see another Target until you hit Chattanooga, Tennessee. So if you're looking to still be in the Metro Atlanta area, but you love space and small town vibes, then this is gonna be the place for you. If you need help dialing in the best area for you, then go ahead and reach out. My information is below in the description. You're also going to see it right here at the bottom of the screen. I help clients relocate here all the time. Call, text, or email. I'm going to be able to help you figure out which area is going to work best for you. Always happy to answer questions or have a conversation. Okay, so this one surprises a lot of people because it's such a smaller city, but Cartersville has some great museums. The Telescience Museum is a Smithsonian affiliate and has a great natural history and science section complete with planetarium. We actually have season passes here, and it's a really easy win on a weekend where you're looking for something a little bit different to do, or it's raining but you still need to get out of the house. Comment below if you get cabin fever really easily, just like I do. The museum keeps things pretty fresh with rotating exhibits, and there's also a cafe so you can get some lunch and take a break. It's a great mix of both fun and educational, but not so much in a corny way. Western Booth Art Museum is the largest collection of Western art in the world and also a Smithsonian affiliate. This is a bit of a hidden gem for anyone who just loves art, history, or you're just looking for a unique experience. They have paintings, sculptures, photography, and there's actually a lot of history here as well. There's a presidential gallery that has portraits and signed letters from every US president, and the Civil War gallery dives into how the events of that time shaped our nation. There's also a play area downstairs for the little ones that has a lot of interactive Western theming, like a horse you can ride on, a stagecoach. So if you have active kiddos and need to get out some energy, then there's something for them as well. And then there's the Savoy Auto Museum, which is a must visit for car enthusiasts. This is a recent addition that opened up in 2021. The collection is always changing, so whether you're into muscle cars, European sports, or vintage, there's going to be something cool for everyone to check out. There's iconic names like Ferrari, Porsche, Ford, Rolls-Royce, and even some pop culture cars like the Batmobile and the DeLorean from Back to the Future. And not only do you get to see the cars, but it's really fun to learn about the stories behind the cars. So Cartersville is going to be one of the most affordable suburbs in the Atlanta metro. I pull the numbers pretty regularly, and Cartersville consistently comes in as the #1 most affordable city in Atlanta. As of this recording, median home price is just under $340,000. If you narrow that down to a typical 3-bed, 2-bath, that median price comes down below $300,000. Depending on where you are in the country, it's been a minute since you've seen a price start with a 2. A little over 100 new listings hit the market every single month, and the median days on the market is over a month, currently at 43 days. What does that mean for you? One, it's going to give you more time to think so you don't have to feel rushed. This is a large transaction and it can be super stressful, so a slower pace can be a really big asset to a buyer. Number two, those numbers also mean that you're not going to pay as much for your house as some of the other cities around here. One of the things that Cartersville is well known for is its availability to a lot of outdoor activities. There's Terminus Wake Park, which is one of the most popular cable wake parks in the United States. If you don't know what the heck I'm talking about, wakeboarding is like water skiing, but like on a water skateboard. But instead of needing a boat or a friend with a boat, they pull you on this looped cable system. Now, even if you're a beginner, the staff is super friendly and they offer lessons and guidance, so you can feel pretty comfortable if you've never done something like this before. And if you're more experienced, they have obstacles and ramps if you want to, really challenge yourself or just try and learn some new skills. This is really fun and unique to visit on a hot summer when you're looking for something to do on the weekend. Pine Mountain Park is right on the edge of Pine Mountain and is a great place for hiking, picnicking, just soaking up some nature and some scenery. There's a wide variety of trails, so whether you just want maybe a stroll through the woods or you want something more challenging that's going to take you up to some great views, they'll have those options here. There's Dellinger Park, which I think is one of the best parks really in the entire metro. It's got a really wide range of amenities. It's got baseball and softball fields, tennis courts, pickleball courts, walking track, multiple playgrounds. There's a nice lake with a gazebo surrounded by this gravel walking path. It's just a really big park with lots to do. And finally, the Etowah Indian Mounds is one of the most well-preserved Native American culture sites in the entire Southeast. It's super cool to see what a village looked like and what life was like for them over 1,000 years ago. There are 6 massive mounds that were built entirely by hand, and there's also a small museum that shows off things like the tools they use, the pottery, and the jewelry. It's also right along the Etowah River, and it's a beautiful spot to spend an afternoon. Is Cartersville a small town? Definitely on the bubble, and maybe that bubble's about to burst. And in a way, it acts like most small towns in that there's a central area where pretty much everything is, and there's not much else. Everyone lives on the outskirts of the Main Street area. Then they travel in whenever they need to do some shopping or need to get some food or whatever. The difference is that the central area where everything is pretty darn big compared to other small towns. The downtown area, as well as where 41 meets Main Street, is packed with restaurants, fast food, local developments like Target, Home Depot, Lowe's, Walmart, car dealerships, you name it. This isn't your one or two traffic light town you can probably envision when it was at one point, but now it's got 4-lane highways and interstate roads going through. But once you leave that central area, it thins out pretty quickly and is either residential, farmland, or it's a factory or a plant of some sort. This is changing though as urban expansion from Atlanta continues and more jobs bring more residents, sparking more building. For now, it's a pretty simple place. We'll see if this changes over time. Now, for you, this may be exactly the type of thing you've been looking for. In that case, reach out to me. Let's get started. Let's get you here. If you're looking for something maybe just a little bit different, or you want to explore some other options, check this playlist out right over here. I've got vlogs, map tours, and guides so you can learn more about all of these different suburbs around Atlanta. Or even better, give me a call. We can chat about it directly. I'll see you in the next one.